Hey guys, I thought I'd do a review here on a little application known as emuvr. Now with this application here, it's completely free, which I'll link it down below in the description if you want to check it out after you watch the video. But essentially what it is a VR emulation application that will give you the option of having multiple systems that you can have access to when you're, say, in VR, which is absolutely fantastic. So PS1, PS2, N64, etc. It is all there for you to utilize. With this as well, there is an option for customization. So you have the option of custom textures and things like that as well. So you have like labels for your games. So if you want to go in and say have Genesis and you want to have, say, Sonic the Hedgehog, Splatterhouse, Aladdin, like I have here, you have the option to do so. N64, Smash Bros. You got PS1. PlayStation. Getaway, etc. So all of these here are options that you have at your disposal, which is absolutely fantastic. Now you got the option of posters as well, so you have poster placements, etc. You can utilize all these placements here if you want, but essentially it is any photo you can find on Google, you can take advantage of that and utilize that as a poster, which is absolutely fantastic as well. And then you have the option of custom textures. So with this here, you have the option of, say, your ceilings, your floors, your bed, with your pillow and your bedspread and things like that. You have the option of customizing like what it actually looks like as well. So pretty much it's pretty simple. All you need to do is say name that pillow, and that's the image that will be on the pillow and bed sheet, etc. So overall with this here, there's a lot of customization and a lot of flexibility towards what you can do. There's not really a limit towards, say, this image is too large or whatever. You can utilize that. If it's, say, just in a low res image and you want to utilize that for some reason, you can as well. So that's pretty much it. So with this here, you have the option of VR or desktop as well. So both of these options here are available. Of course, I'd recommend VR if you have the option that, it just feels, more alive, and it just feels by far better. Just looking at every single thing in the room, it just has more of a different feel than, say, the desktop version. But nevertheless, the desktop version still does work, and it still runs incredibly well as well. So if you want to take advantage of that, you have the option of both of those. But that is pretty much it. So what I'm going to do now is display the overall room that I have created with all the things I've downloaded, so all the ROMs, labels, etc. And yeah, so I'll give you my impressions of like how it looks in the headset. So let's get into that. Alright, so as you can see right here, here's the level of customization this application provides you with. So you got the option of, a multitude of different posters in your room if you want. So for example, Mario 64, that's the poster I would have obtained with my copy of Mario 64 back in the day. Pokemon the first movie, GoldenEye 007, Smash Bros, Splatterhouse, etc, etc. These are all relevant to my childhood / teen years, and it feels absolutely amazing seeing this in the room. And with this here as well, so with the props and objects that you can put in the room, so there's a lot that you have to choose from. So you got, for example, sorry, I accidentally scrolled up way too quick there. So you've got the option of like, an old corded phone. I think they're referred to as a rotary phone. You've got a left and right shoe, and a skateboard, some snacks, a knife and fork, a random dinner plate for some reason. Anyway, so you've got some candles here to create some different levels of lighting. And also you've got the option of some light guns as well. So, you've got the zapper, you've got the... so some of these guns here as well associated with the PS1, you've got those as well. And with the labels for games, so for example, I go to NES and grab that. It looks really nice. So overall, with this, you have so much customization once it comes down to the objects, your games and everything else. And also the object layout, you can pretty much have it any way you want. So you can put your N64 up there if you want to, or you can put it like underneath the cabinet. It is entirely up to you how you have the room laid out, which is absolutely fantastic. And with this, say for example, you grab an object, you're not really, in use of it or whatever, you can just, put it here, and it deletes the object. So it's absolutely fantastic. So pretty much easy to use. You've got, a multitude of settings here as well. So you've got like audio options there. Controls that are relevant to, say, if you're playing with a Vive controller or whatever. And you've got light guns. You can also dual wield as well if you want to, but I pretty much stick to a single, gun. Anyway, so that is pretty much it for, the GUI aspect of it. So what I'm going to do here now is jump on and play some Time Crisis. And as you can see right here, the gun spawned directly in my hand. Now with the emulation side of things, this has been nothing but fantastic overall. Like responsiveness and everything else has been great. And you know, I've got to say with absolute certainty, with every system that I have you know, used, it's been, you know, running smoothly. So pretty much how you'd expect, say, a PS1 or a PS2 to run, that's how they run. But the reason why I'm showing off Time Crosses at the moment is because, you know, it is one of my all-time favorite games. And, you know, it does have that typical sort of like PS1 loading, so it doesn't, like, you know, boot up straight away. Don't know if there is an option to sort of tweak that so you can have instantaneous loading, because obviously with, you know, modern hardware with PCs and stuff like that, it is really, you know, quick versus, say, what we had back in the day. But yeah, anyway, so Time Crisis, it runs absolutely fantastic. I haven't noticed any FPS drops or whatever. Like, you know, I'm running a really powerful system, so I want to hope it, like, runs decently. And yeah, so emulation-wise, this application is fantastic. Everything runs incredibly well. So, you know, if you're into emulation and you have a VR headset, definitely download emuvr. This is an absolute, it's amazing how, you know, this, you know, team of people have created something that's free in this category. And that is pretty much it. So all in all, if you're into, say, customization of a play space and emulation, then definitely jump on and give this a look. It is definitely worth looking at, considering it's free. And once you get past the aspect of setting it up, which I'll admit is a bit of a pain, it is definitely worth, you know, your time. It's, you know, amazing what you can do with this. And that is pretty much it. So if you're into emulation / customization of a play space, definitely look at this. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. This is RxVR here. You know, I'm going to make some more videos in the future in regards to emuvr to see what the capabilities are, and that is pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and I shall catch you in the next video. Peace out.